Hello everyone, my name is Miss Barbar and welcome to the tree project once again. Welcome to this project that doesn't have a name yet, but we started with the speed build of the start of something. Yeah, the start of something. For this area I want this to be, yeah, the hub of the park, the earth of the park. And I was like, how about I build some solarpunk? We've got that theme with nature and metal, and so why not go with solarpunk? I think it could be pretty fun. Could be pretty fun for a starting area, some sort of main street, main plaza, still figure out stuff. But I really wanted something. I wanted a restaurant with a nice view of the tree. That's all I wanted. I have a nice view of the tree. I have this little platform that is just an excuse to have a view of the tree, and I mean, yeah, this tree as well. I want something where the nature is part of the technology, the recycling of building. We get into that rustic solarpunk, not something super modern, just something rustic. And last time I told you I wanted to build a statue, and I've got an idea for a statue, and I started doing a statue of myself with heart shape. At first I was gonna use those like I did in the Imaginary Kingdom, but then I was like, I got inspired by some builder like Track in the Planet Zoo community, and so much more. I got inspired by so much incredible builder, and I started to make a statue of myself. And there's something that I could change and improve, but I really like where this is going, having this one for the proportion. Because this is still something cartoony. I thought what I did with the earth, it looked fantastic. I don't think it will stay yellow just so it contrasts well with the tree right now. And let's meet once the statue is finished. Yay, welcome back everyone. We now have the statue of myself, the Prince Keeper. Got the idea to have a prism. It feel well with the tree, feel well with the basic story we'll make. And yeah, making statue out of heart shape is not easy. I'm quite proud of the result. Even yeah, back, I still need to figure out what I will add in there. Maybe a statue of my cat, so the Diablo, the cat of my parents. And Lily, the little kitten that I just got, and she's adorable. But we'll think about it. We have some flowers, some planters. And then on the back too, I wanted to continue this building, but to continue the building, I needed to know what I will have. So I made those arches that are pretty nice. I added more branches. And then I started planning some sort of main street. Will probably move, but I started planning some building with just some colorful bricks. They will get more intricate than that. But just, yeah, I wanted to have some nice shape. I know like this one will be a gift shop. I still need to figure out what those buildings will be. And I think this one could be a gift shop as well, and I could have a build, not a build, but a coaster that could fly through the park. That would be quite fun for the entrance. Like, and speaking of entrance, this will work perfectly as the entrance. Of course, this is just some placeholder stuff until I figure out what I do. I was planning, I don't know if I will add one more building or not, but to have a side to the street that will lead to a dark ride that could be really fun. Yeah, a dark ride with the story of the prism, the tree, and how everything developed. I think that could be really nice, but I don't have much idea yet. I want them today. So what do I know? What will I do now? Well, I think I will have to have a little kiosk over there. Little kiosk with some balloon. That will be nice. And then, well, I will continue the restaurant. But now that I know the room I'm taking and all, it will be quite useful. It will be quite useful. So let's go. A lot was made during that cut. Lot more planning. We'll have a look at that. Building is done. We'll have a look at that, but let's start with the planning. I started planning even more the entrance area, and I think I will move it to closer to the border, so we can do more and future-proof. It's important not too close, but yeah, a bit closer. There's quite a big margin. So let's go to this where the entrance will be. We'll probably have a building over there either. But I wanted to have this reveal of the tree. I find it very fun. You arrive, you have the reveal. We'll have a church swing because, well, one of my favorite rides in theme park, so I need to have one. And it looks nice with the area, and once it's themed up properly, it will look fantastic. We then have some planning for the area. I think I want to have a dark ride in there that tells the story of the tree. I think that could be really fun. And now the theming of, well, the planning of that side hasn't moved, but there's a few more things. Started doing some more building work. All the facade is done for that building, so this is what we first have. This lots of gribble. This is those rosaries, sci-fi gribble, and it does look absolutely fantastic with some crate, some cables, some lamps, solar panel or something. It looked cool, that's why it mattered. Some cable with the trees inside, well, the palm inside the vats. I did very nice. Then we have some canister with a little Lenny balloon that is very nice. Use the old balloon that I did because I like that. I will just remove that one to remove the clipping. And that red one as well. And I have my kitten that is very close to the keyboard. I'm sorry. To show you having a kitten now, I have to do two things at once. We have this little machine that my friend forgot me to realize, and it looked very cool. That's all I have to say. If we continue, then we have this fountain that I really love. I copied at near the entrance. We then have the terrace, the windows, more pipes, some little gazebo, and I misplaced that pillar. And one thing I do is that everything that I do that is interesting, I do some copy to reuse it at other point to really create an asset list to really have things consistent. And then this is what the next cut will be about. Oh, it's okay. The inside of that restaurant. Trying to have a kiddie playroom all around this room with, of course, some fence fences so the kids don't run into the stairs. We have some very nice view over there. And I'm sorry for the noise once again. We have more tables in there that are functioning because it's much better. And yeah, we'll have more sitting area up there, more things to see, more pipes, more machine. And I think it will be really nice. And of course we'll have to do the kitchen and the waiting area. I think that is what I will do, and we need to move those a bit further to hide the clipping. But beside that, I'm very happy with that build. It really looks fantastic. We love thing with the gravel, all the random stuff that is there. And also I love the fact that we have some width on top of roof. Really gives that sense of community where, yeah, it's a whole community where they mix technology, they mix nature to have something unique. And so I will meet you once we have the interior. Let's go. The greenhouse diner is done. And oh wow, that might be one of my best interior, if not, it's the best interior I've ever done in the game. We start with this little guy at the receptionist. And so my kitten was about to do something dangerous. And so we start, we enter, we have something very simple. Those are some color from the trees. I really wanted something that felt modern, but at the same time, that felt unique and still keep that industrial solarpunk vibe. And so we have the main room with another one of those amazing vat with plants. We've got the toilet over there, a tree in the middle. I think it was there last time and it was really important that I make it. I just feel like it really gives a bit of life. Then kitten on the keyboard, sorry. We then have more of those art pieces with a bit of light. We have the kitchen, and maybe I will make the wall white. Yeah, it will fit better, and there's... Oh! Misplaced that, that's okay. We'll fix it. But yeah, we have the kitchen. Then we have those tree connectors that really give a nice feel to the place. A bit of vegetation. More gravel. And more cables. And then if we go upstairs, we have this amazing kids playground with a mat and having a ball pit made with apples. I love this trick, it really gives a sense of life to the park. And we have all of this structure that is made with basic shape, the aquatic pipes, and the aquatics windows. And it's quite a small one, there are way bigger one, a complex one. But I wanted quite a simple one just to fit in that space. Then we have another ventilation. Some pretty nice view from the main area. And all of those tables are connected, so that is quite nice. We then have this room. Once again with quite a nice view of the main room. I really love the feel of that place. And of course we have the two tables with the view on the tree. Just amazing. Just amazing. So beside that, well, nothing has changed, but I'm planning a few things. I will move all of this closer to the border. So we have the entrance, it will be closer to them. Won't do the entrance yet, but I think I will rework all of this with a better road and play with the ride a little bit better. Maybe have another height variation, that would be nice. But yeah, I like the Bezeta thing, but like I said, everything will continue to move again and again. And so we'll fiddle with the layout of the area a bit more. And next time, what will I do? Well, I think we'll continue the solarpunk main street. That's quite fun. That's quite some fun building. It's taking a bit more time for me, as you can see. This building alone was, well, it was most of the episode. And you know me, usually for the kingdom, I was able to do a lot in, well, in the same amount of video time, I would say. But I really want to get all of this detail, really make the park the best it can be. I know it will take a bit longer for myself to make it, but that's the beauty of it, I think. Really having a park where I put all of my energy, and beside, I'm copying those assets, so everything I made something, I can just reuse it. Won't reuse those fat, especially. Maybe we'll have a variant of them, because I want them to fit that building. But yeah, we'll continue with to plan the city. I think that will be really fun. Still thinking of if a coaster there could be nice. We'll need to figure out where I put the toilet, where I put everything. But this is the tree project episode 2 of the tree project. Where today, yeah, it was defining the style of the main street. And that is quite important, to define a style, define what is the main story bit of the area. And this one is that, yeah, there's this society that live in harmony with the tree. Even so that they have a whole greenhouse to look out at the tree and have all sort of tech thing. And such nice view of that tree. That's amazing. And I'm so happy with the result of that, I think. I hope you guys like me making more complex building, more of those, well, bigger building. I hope you don't mind that. Let me know what you think in the comments. My name was Miss Barber, and I will meet you next time. I love you guys, and